Hey everyone, it's Stephanie Sullivan, your independent Norwex consultant, and I'm just here hanging out with you guys trying to do my own chicken demo video. I'm not sure where to look on this. I'm not really technologically savvy, so if I'm looking at the wrong spot, I'm looking at myself, aren't I? Sorry. I'm gonna do my own chicken demo because you either know me, you're a friend of mine or an acquaintance, a coworker, or you know the hostess and you're her friend or relative and you trust and believe in her. And so I thought if I did my own chicken demo to show you some of the science behind how we can prove that our cloths do work and are effective, then perhaps that would help besides seeing a video from someone that you've never met or don't know. So anyways, what we need to do this video demo is the Enviro cloth. And that says right here on the tag, E for Enviro, for cleans every surface of your home, countertops, mirrors, windows, refrigerators, anything that you want to clean with it, it will clean. So we have the wet Enviro. Right here we have a piece of raw chicken in the bag that I cut off from last night's chicken and saved. And then we have our ProClean tester swab, and this is what they use in, I believe, restaurants and for the professional industry to determine if the surfaces that people are cooking our food on in restaurants are actually safe, being safely cleaned, and that we don't get food poisoning and contamination in our food when we're trying to eat. So it is not been used yet. As you can see, the liquid is still up here at the top, and the little protein or the little cotton swab is down here at the bottom, and there's no liquid in there. And I'll explain how all of this works as we get going here. So what we want to do first is we're going to take the chicken, and this is just like any chicken that maybe when you're cutting the fat off the chicken, a little bit falls onto your countertop. Let me adjust my camera so you can see what I'm doing here. A little bit falls onto your countertop and you're like, oh no, you know, I'm going to have to go get that Clorox wipe and wipe that off. Well, make sure you read the side of the Clorox wipe before you do that. Read the side of the box, make sure you're doing that correctly, because most of us aren't. So what I would just do if it was me, and what I do in my own house, is number one, I wipe my fingers on the Enviro to get all of that raw chicken off of my hands, and then I'm just going to clean my countertop with the Enviro rag, and that's going to pick up everything off of the surface so that I know my my countertop is now clean, and I could put anything on that countertop that I want to and not have to worry about my family getting sick. I'm going to leave this face up. So this is the side that I use to clean the countertop with, because I'm going to test that later to show you about cross-contamination as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the swab, just pull it apart, and I'm going to go ahead and swab the countertop. Okay, this is all in the area where I had the chicken and where I cleaned it off just now. And I'm going to put the swab back in the container. And then in order to get the liquid that proves that there's, and what this swab is looking for is protein. Protein is what is on raw chicken before it sets out. This is chicken I just pulled out of my refrigerator, and so it has protein on it, and then as it sits out over time, then the bacteria form. So protein is smaller than bacteria, and it is there first, and it is what is present first. So I'm going to break the top off of that and shake it around a little bit in order to get some of the liquid to fall down into my little test tube. Just kind of got to swish it around a little bit and it'll start to fall down in there. And you can see here in just a second that my that it is green. Let me get it where you can see it. And green means clean. It's kind of an easy way to remember that. So green means clean. So then what I want to do is swab my Enviro cloth right here, because that would be contaminated too, right? Like I wouldn't want to use this Enviro cloth for the rest of the day. I'd want to put it in the laundry and it would be done for. I need to go get a new cloth out. So I'm going to stick it back in my test tube and swish it around. And would you look at that? No, it is still clean, because the Enviro's super fine 1/200th of human hair fibers grab and they trap whatever they grab into the cloth, so it stays there and it doesn't cross-contaminate between surfaces. It stays in the cloth, so it's still green. Okay, but you said, well, maybe this little test tube is like a fake, and how do I know that it actually works? Well, then I'm going to show you by rubbing my little swabber on my chicken. Oh, and it's already, as you can see, the tip of my Q-tip is already turning purple. I'm just going to swish that around and you can see there that it is now purple, because there is protein present on that chicken, but there is no longer protein present on my counter or protein present on my EnviroCloth. I can rinse that out in hot water and squeeze it out and hang it up to dry, and that microsilver will go ahead and work to purify, self-purify, and clean that cloth, and in 24 hours it'll be ready for use again once I'm done using it for today. So thanks guys for watching. That's my chicken demo video. Hopefully, you know, watching it from somebody that you know and hopefully trust and love, and or at least know someone who you trust and love, who trusts and love me, to have a party with me and to host with me. That helps clarify things. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns and any questions you want to ask, please feel free to do so, and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you.